Hi guys, you might have heard about everybody talking about CBEX and how they carted away with some money. Now, if you look at the screen, here are some Ponzi schemes that has happened over the years. Not too long ago, we saw MMM and what they did. They carted away with about 17 to 18 billion naira. That was an estimate by the NDIC. Now, with regards to CBEX, there's news out there saying that the money carted away with is about 6.1 million US dollars, and that's equivalent to about 10 billion naira. But before we go into all the numbers, a lot of people keep talking about Ponzi schemes and why people do it. Some people say it's greed. Some people say it's lack of financial literacy. Some people say it's desperation. We usually see those patterns in low income economies, right? So you're talking about Nigeria, Southeast Asia, you're talking about South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, and all these other countries. So what are the things to look out for in order for you to spot a Ponzi scheme? Number one, there is no real asset backing it. So if you say, oh, I'm buying CBEX or I'm buying MMM, what is the real asset backing it? Or like of you saying, for instance, you're buying a GTB, there's a real bank, they give out loans, they trade, you can see that there is a real asset. Or for instance, Coca-Cola, they have a manufacturing company, they are distilling Coke all over the world. There's a real product, there's a real asset backing it. Number two, the things to look out for you to spot a Ponzi scheme, if it is too good to be true. So in this case, CBEX was promising 100% per month. That is equivalent to about 1,200% per annum guaranteed. If it was that easy, Dangote will just put his money inside and be guaranteed a 1,200% return every year and not take up any other risk. Even the treasury bills, there is a benchmark for you to rate if something's risk appetite is great enough. Is always treasury bills. Always ask yourself, what is the treasury bills offering in that country? Because it's known as the safest instrument, right? And you can see that gap, and they're saying it's guaranteed, something is off. Number three, if the way the business runs is that money changes hand from A to B. So they need Uche to tell Mohammed, or they need Mohammed to tell Tosin, and that is how they make money, then that's a problem. The last but not the least, if you cannot explain it simply. So if somebody asks you, what exactly does this base company do? And you cannot explain it simply, then we have a problem. I hope with these few points of mine, you'll be able to spot a Ponzi scheme. Share this with your loved ones and let them know that Ponzi is a thief. It's a way for you to just keep eroding your money. And it's also even just a red flag as a person. If you see that you've been in multiple Ponzis, you have to start asking yourself important questions. What is it about me that I'm attracted, that I keep getting into multiple Ponzi schemes? Thank you.